I mean, this looks like a lovely picture, and it's very, very mild this morning.
Very mild out there if you're about to step outdoors. 18 degrees in parts of northeast Scotland right now, which is higher than it should be by day, and 17 here in London. Very good morning. We've got this beautiful shot to start the day in Surrey Keys. It's going to be a pretty hot day here across the southeast. There is a heat health alert out. I'll have more on that in around half an hour's time. But it's here where later in the day we could also see some pretty nasty storms as well. One or two of you saw flooding yesterday from yesterday's storms.
An impressive record to beat as well. Thanks, Matt. Mike was doing the sport. Matt's doing the weather. I'll get it right.
Yeah.
So it's not like I've worked with them for years or anything like that.
Maybe you're getting confused because there's a heat warning in place. Maybe it's already affecting you.
Yeah, maybe I'm coming over all funny, Matt.
The heat humidity getting to you, I think, Naga. Yes, very good morning. Good morning to you as well. Let's talk heat and health first of all. There's a heat health alert being issued for today and tomorrow across parts of eastern England. But what does that mean? Well, I know it's summer. It does get warm and a lot of you enjoy the warmth, but it gets to a level where the heat starts to have a bit of an impact on health and well-being, especially in the vulnerable groups in society. And these are issued by the UK Health Security Agency, mainly for England, to give health and social care providers a little bit of heads up that there could be those impacts ahead. Now, the ones that have been issued for today and tomorrow are across parts of eastern England, as I mentioned, in the areas shown as yellow, so parts of Lincolnshire, East Midlands, East Anglia and the south and the east. And the main reason is because here we've got the cumulative effect of nighttime temperatures in the teens. Last night they were hovering around 17 degrees in a few spots, and daytime temperatures today could hit anywhere between around 28 and 30 Celsius in some of those spots. Add in extra humidity, and that's why the health impacts will start to be felt by some. Yes, very warm start, very humid start today as well. Let me just take you to northeast of Scotland first of all. Very good morning to you. This is Nairn on the Moray coast. Beautiful sunrise just over half an hour ago here. This picture was taken, but temperatures have not dropped below around 17 or 18 degrees through the night. Way higher than you normally expect during a June afternoon in this sort of this part of the world. And
we're back on the drought theme, I can see, Matt.
We are indeed, Charlie. As you're well aware, very good morning too. We had the driest spring in over 130 years, led to reservoirs and rivers looking a little bit like this one, the Woodhead Reservoir, just the other day. But we saw yesterday drought properly declared in Yorkshire. It's the latest of the counties in northern England to be declared. It joins others in the northwest of the country, including Cumbria, Lancashire, Greater Manchester, Cheshire and Merseyside, being officially put into drought by the Environment Agency. What does that mean for you? Well, nothing immediate other than taking greater care of how you use water over the coming months. For instance, Yorkshire Water said there are no plans to introduce any restrictions yet, but a hosepipe ban could come into place later in the summer if we don't see any significant rain.
I like this picture. I like
Lovely,
this picture.
isn't it?
It feels, you know, one of my questions to carriers today is summer going to happen yet? And I think we're finally getting into some higher temperatures.
We are. It's on and off. It's typical British. You can't have it all at once, can you, really? But was it just after 8 o'clock? Already 21 Celsius in parts of Norfolk. Yeah, just outside Norwich at the moment. Very good morning to you. And this is how it looks in the skies above Norfolk, just up the road in Cromer. Beautiful start to the day. It is going to be a hot one here, though. Highest of the temperatures to be found in East Anglia later. High pressure is going to build in once again, and that means a lot more dry weather, more sunshine, a bit more abundantly, and the warmth builds again, especially across the south. Back to you both.
With your little trigger thing you've got in your hand there, can you go back to the picture of the sun? Can you do that?
Can do.
Can you click it and so it comes back? You know that one at the beginning where you showed the heat warming
The heat health alert.
It sometimes works.
Oh, it's not going to work.
Oh, there
now.
you go.
There you go.
And now, can you drop your head so you're surrounded by the aura? That's what I was just. Can you go down a little bit? A little bit slightly further to the...
Right.
I want you completely central, please.
I can't believe you got the wide version.
There we go. Just let's get it right.
There we go.
That's what
perfect.
The things I do for you too.
Little
But
things.
it was very pretty.
Thank you.
Little things. 8:52.
It's been a very warm morning around the country, unusually so, I think. Is that fair to say? Wasn't it 18 degrees at 6 o'clock this morning in Scotland?
It was, and it's climbed ever since as well. Pretty warm and humid start. We're now up to 23 degrees 9 o'clock in the morning in parts of Norfolk. It's the way things are going today. This is the view in Norfolk as well. 23 Celsius recorded just on the outskirts of Norwich in the last 20 minutes. Here is going to see the hottest of the weather today, maybe up to 30 degrees for 1 or 2. That heat and humidity, though, will lead to some thunderstorms later in the day.
Good afternoon. It is a hot and humid day. We've had plenty of sunshine this morning. You can see down in South Kensington, not much cloud around at all. And this afternoon, there is more sunshine. Now, it should stay largely dry, but thunderstorms are on their way.
Thanks very much, Ben. The British summer is often described as 3 fine days and a thunderstorm. And whilst we had some rain yesterday, it's the rain later today, continuing into tomorrow, that's likely to be heavy and thundery. It brings the risk of some flooding as well. But where we have the heat and humidity, that's where we could see the worst of the storms that do develop later on this evening. And this is where we have this amber thunderstorm warning from the Met Office, warning of frequent lightning, torrential rain and some flooding. Out towards the west, we've got the first signs of cloud and some rain developing here in Cornwall. And with some sunshine, we've still got some high pollen levels, just not as high as they have been because there is rain in the air. And reminder that we've got some torrential thundery downpours to come this evening, overnight, perhaps even into tomorrow as well. That's going to bring some travel disruption and there may well be some flash flooding.
Hello there, good evening. Today's heat and humidity leading to thunderstorms this evening. We have a yellow warning in force across the capital, but for eastern fringes, so Havering into Dartford eastwards, it's an amber warning. That's the second tier of 3. Here we could perhaps see the greatest impacts. But across the board, we've got the chance of some torrential downpours. That could lead to some flooding, frequent lightning, large hail, and some gusty, strong winds as well. That's quite a breezy wind around, and temperatures still up to the mid-20s, but feeling less humid than today. Again, some sunny spells, just a few showers into Sunday, turning warmer again into next week. And if you're being affected by hay fever at the moment, that's because we have got high and very high levels of pollen. A lot of this is grass. We've also got high weed pollen as well. Have a good weekend and take care. Bye-bye.
Good evening. It has been the warmest day of the year so far. In fact, quite a lot of heat and humidity around. That was the Suffolk coast. Some spots inland in Suffolk getting above 29 degrees Celsius. But across eastern England and the southeast of England, we have this Met Office amber warning for thunderstorms. Evening, certainly a very warm and indeed a very humid day across the capital with some sunny spells, but a bit of cloud did start to develop through the day.
And on BBC London, on the 8th anniversary of the Grenfell fire, as the community prepares for the tower to be dismantled, we hear from those affected by the tragedy.
Becky, warning for thunderstorms remaining in place. Is it looking pretty bad for the weekend?
It gets calmer over the weekend, but we have just had confirmation that we've recorded our warmest day of the year so far. 29.4. It's not that dramatic, but, you know, there we go. So let's have a look at what's going on. This is the situation at the moment. We are expecting those thunderstorm warnings to continue in place. As you can see, this is the picture at the moment. We are expecting those to be continuing overnight. There we go, onto the charts. This is the picture at the moment. As we move through the night, we are expecting that to extend further north as those thunderstorms continuing to move, fixing there across eastern parts of Scotland by the time we get to the back end of tomorrow. But as you can see, it's a very unsettled picture. Let's have a look now at the forecast for the weekend. So let's get detail then for the weekend. As you can see, we are expecting a mixture of sunny spells and showers. We've also got a thunderstorm risk on Saturday, as I say, but then turning fresher as we move throughout the second half of the weekend. So there's definitely a theme that things are going to really start to settle down as we move into next week, but we could be seeing some really warm temperatures by the time we get towards the end of next week. You have been warned.
All right, thank you, Becky.